Hey guys, what's going on? Your old buddy Tim back in the Revolved Realty studio. It is a rainy Sunday afternoon here in North Alabama, and we are all taking precaution because of the coronavirus, and that's why I'm dressed like this. I typically would be at the gym now, but no, I put on my gym clothes. I go downstairs and Melissa, my lovely wife, says, "Hey, where are you going?" And I said, "I'm going to the gym." And she said, "Oh, nay, nay. You are not. You are not going to that hotbed of germy activity, even though there's really no better place for me to be." So basically, my lovely wife forbade me from going to the gym. So, like a good husband, I went, okay. So here I am. I said, "Can I go to my office?" And she said, "Is anyone else going to be there?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Good, get out of my hair." So yeah, so that's why, I'm normally not a hat person, but when you have this hair, look at this hair. I mean, this is pipe cleaner hair. So yeah. So when I go to the gym, I put a cap on. So, hey, anyway, while I was here doing some stuff at the office, I had a couple of thoughts that I wanted to share with you folks who may be self-quarantining, or what's the other word? Social distance. Are you socially distancing yourself from everybody else? I think it's just so wild how they just come up with these terms. I guarantee you that before last week, the term social distancing was not even a thing. Somewhere in a room, there's a little guy who sits around and does nothing but think up cool names for stuff like this. So anyway, hopefully you and your family are staying well and safe. I honestly don't think this is the end of the world. I think if we are all safe and healthy and conscious, that we will make it through this. It's going to be more of an inconvenience than anything. I talked about this on a video yesterday with my good buddy Michael Zuber, who is in California, that this really isn't going to have the economic impact that we might have seen a few years ago. I dropped my thing. But it is going to be more of an inconvenience, and it is going to impact those folks who have to take their kids out of school and don't have a place to put them. And let me say this. If you're told to keep your kids out of school, to keep them kind of self-quarantined, that doesn't mean you take them to daycare or drop them off at the mall to walk around or Chuck E. Cheese. Just saying. But the folks that are probably going to be affected most are those who are having to miss work to stay home to either take care of the kids or because the company has shut down. But what I want to talk about here is how you can still stay in touch even though you may be having to work from home or you are just staying home. I want to talk about how I do that via social media and how you can too. So let's think about this. The great thing about social media, I think the very point of social media was to provide a medium where folks around the world could come together socially and network and talk and exchange ideas and converse and do all those wonderful things that humans feel the need to do. So using social media to stay in touch during this event, I think, is just common sense, and it's really super easy to do. Of course, you can do posts, you can share photographs, you can do videos on your phone, or you can use a webcam like I'm doing. You can also do live, Facebook Live, where you basically go on, you just start a live post, and then folks can come on and chat with you and exchange ideas. Now, this is really good, I think, for folks who can work from home, who can work online, but still find a need to network. A couple of things that I use. There is a software called Zoom that is very inexpensive. You can get it on your phone, you can get it on your computer, and what it allows you to do is start webinars or live social networking. What I do is I just click a button to start a meeting. It gives me a link. I send that link out, for example, to all my folks here at Revolved Realty. If we want to do online training, they click a link. They're able to log in. If they've got a webcam, they can see and hear and talk and participate. So it is called Zoom. I believe the link is zoom.us. I'll put that below. Really super easy way to do networking. For example, if you are a teacher, and most kids nowadays do have cell phones, they have computers, and you want to do a lesson plan for the day, you can just send out a link, and they could log right in and watch you live and talk back and forth. You can even record it and then put it on the web. Really super easy to do, where they could actually go back and record it. So even if you weren't doing a live event, you could do a recording and just post it online. Just takes one click. There is another piece of software that I use. It is actually a browser plugin. It's called Loom. The first one was Zoom. This one is Loom. And what Loom allows you to do is kind of the same thing, but it's more designed to record things you're doing on your desktop and in a browser. So if you are doing, if you're drawing diagrams, or you're doing something on screen that you need to share, that's really super easy to do with Loom. So those are the two that I use primarily. Of course, Facebook gives you a lot of that ability. It doesn't let you do multi-participant videos, but it will let you do a live and folks can watch. Just a great way to stay in touch. Again, that was the whole point of social media, was to give us all a way to connect regardless of where we are. The other app I want to mention is one for your phone, and it is an app that primarily is used by realtors and those of us in the real estate industry to record and send videos, and that is called BombBomb. And I know, silly name, but what are you going to do? BombBomb will let you record a video on your phone, and then with just a couple of clicks, that video can go into an email, and you can send that out to anybody you like. They click a link in the email, and they can watch the video right on their phone. BombBomb is not cheap, but here is the cool thing. If you are a teacher, you can now get BombBomb absolutely free. I think that's way cool. Thanks to my friend John Wentworth, who turned me on to this. John did a video this morning talking about it. But what you do, again, is you download the app to your phone. It allows you to do a video. You could do a lesson plan. You could do a daily update. And you click share, and that will go out in an email to whoever the recipients are. So there you go. Just a few suggestions, ways to keep from going stir crazy. And if you do have the ability to work from home, you know, it's not going to be that big a deal. Enjoy the break from work. And again, you can use social media, you can use apps to stay in touch, to communicate, as well as entertain your kids. For the love of God, give them an iPad and a piece of pizza, and they're good for hours. That's called social child rearing right there. But anyway, hey, if I can help you in any way, if you have questions on any of these softwares, I use them a lot, so I can probably answer your question. And questions that I can't answer, you can, of course, use their help and support line. So there you go. Check out Zoom for doing video teleconferencing. You can have as many folks log in as you want. Again, not very expensive. There's Loom, which is a browser plugin that allows you to record what's going on your computer. And then BombBomb, if you are a teacher, they will let you use their service for free. And even if you're not a teacher, it's a great tool, a great way to stay in touch. All right, I guess I'm done here. I reckon I'll go back home since I can't go to the gym. Maybe I'll go home and wash my hair. That will be a workout in itself. All right, guys, y'all stay safe. If we can do anything for you, don't hesitate to call. Talk to you soon.